Hey, what's up? Hello, you're watching my favorite YouTube channel. I go by the fake name of Chillmonger. This comic book is magnificent, Ms. Marvel, but it's not magnificent. And I'm also a channel that's anti-white supremacy. So the white supremacists who may be watching right now, this video is not made for your enjoyment. If you're someone who can have a daughter but would feel uncomfortable if said daughter is in a relationship, an entanglement with someone from a different color, this video is not for you because I'm anti-white supremacy. But I'm about to shit on this book because, oh my god. We begin with the preamble, right? So that's useful. It's letting us know what happened in Outlawed. It's talking about how the school collapsed on her. It's talking about how she's in a coma. We could have done without that. Like, there's only 20 pages in a comic book. Now we're down to 18. And it's not even a full page, right? Like, let's say the black spaces over there were these two were shifted up and there was a hole for a third panel. We could have had this panel. We already got a full image of her sleeping in a coma. And in the top left it said, we're naming it Kamala's Law. That was an Outlawed. In this one it's not the same effect. We could have got a side view of this and it could have fit in one panel, boom, and we would have had one more page for action. There's not a lot of action in here. Here's an action page, or what did I call it in my other video? Now. This happens now. She wakes up, she sees that, oh, I need more rest, and she goes back. I don't understand her whole healing factor thing, but I mean, the school collapsed on her, so that is significant. I remember her getting shot by a gun. I remember her dying also, right? In the first issue of Champions from last year. I don't know. I don't understand the healing factor over here, and I'm not gonna bother. Oh no, I gotta use my head cannon. She was hit at the back of the head when the school fell, and the back of the head, that sweet spot there, well, that'll get you. It's like Matt Hardy when he fell and he hit the concrete in the back of his head. He was out. His healing factor, his bump card, the 2 holes were taken during that impact, and he's doing much better. So I wouldn't have made that joke. I don't even believe if he's doing much better. You know, Tony Khan, the promoter, is going to say the nicest things ever. And he thought he could get away with it. But then you see his wife, what's her name? Rebby? Matt Hardy's wife, tweeting, no. Like, you're not supposed to say that. Anyways, back to this. I loved this page. This was Amir getting upset. I wanted to see where he went. Imagine getting an extra page of that. A little bit of progression. But that was a good page of writing. That was probably my favorite page in here. It's amazing how it got jammed in here. Not crammed, and it makes it sound like it's forced. This was paced so well. You never got 2 panels, of just sitting down. Like, remember when I was talking to you about New Mutants, how Ileana, Magic, and Glob Herman, they were just sitting down talking, and the artist had to draw him feeding birds, and the artist had to draw her standing up and putting her hand on his shoulder, and it was like, man, give me some action, give me some. Imagine being the artist for this book and being told you're gonna draw these imaginary pages that don't actually happen, where Kamala has acid vomit and throws up on her dad and mom. And the end is gonna be, I'm gonna stand up for my friends, but dad and mom are not friends. So she learned, remember what happened here, right? The acid vomit. At the end of the book, the big lesson I learned in this book was, yes, my mind struggles and my body hurts, but through the pain and the haze, I make a decision to stand up for my friends. You should be standing up for yourself. They're using your name, Kamala's Law, against you. It should be, I need to stand up for myself. No more Mrs. Nice Guy or Ms. Nice Guy. Because that's the correct way to pronounce that word. MS period is actually pronounced Ms. So if you call her Miss Marvel, you would be saying it wrong. FYI, everybody who watches. Bruno over here talks to Kamala, and then every time someone talks to her, like her parents talk to her, she goes into this fantasy place. This was done already with the first meeting of her and Bruno. I remember her mom actually saying, no, you're going to play with that kid over there, even though they say he smells funny. G. Willow Wilson did a good job of that. Anyways, Miles comes in. Miles Morales coming from Brooklyn to Jersey City. I know he's a superhero. Oh, he would just turn invisible, hop on a train, and boom, easy ride. Boom. You didn't have to think of that one too hard. You guys ever play Spider-Man 2, the video game? And there's one of those collectible things that you have to get, but you can only get if you thwip onto a helicopter that's going to Staten Island, and then you thwip onto the second helicopter, and then you're on Staten Island. That's how you did that. So maybe he did that. Maybe he hopped on a helicopter. Okay. Boom. Just a page that we already seen in Outlawed. A whole lot of filler. The artwork was nice. But nothing really significant happened. I'll still be reading issue number 15. Legacy 72. Yeah, man. My camera was too high. I bet mine stops at my neck, isn't it? Yeah. Bye.